Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. And today in this video we are going to be reenacting and watching BM738's I Survived 100 Days solo on Donut SMP. According to this, he also got rich. So, before anything, let's get right into it.
I'm gonna be surviving 100 days on the hardest Minecraft server ever to come by, Donut SMP. It has base raiders, PvPers, and grinders. And is it possible for me in these 100 days to get rich? Maybe find a teammate? Well, in this video, you're gonna be finding out. We're gonna be starting on a brand new fresh account and using the best money making methods to
I'm
get
going to lower
super
down this
rich.
volume.
Alright
It's
guys,
a bit
so
too loud for
we
me.
are on Donut SMP and I have exactly $0 and I'm not on a fresh account, but if you pay close
Alright, remember, 102 days, 23 hours. You're going to remember this by the end of this video. He should be at like 200 days or something.
attention to my playtime, and once the video ends you'll see how my playtime has changed. So I think our first objective is to get some wood. Alright guys, so we have a stone axe and a stone pickaxe, and now our first thing what we're gonna do is mine some wood to get some extra money. So we're gonna find trees like this and just mine them down. Basically every single YouTuber does this at the start, so I'm just gonna skip this boring part. Alright, now that we have 64 spruce logs, alright, 64 goes for about 19k, so we're gonna mine a couple more until we have like 100k, so let's sell this and see how fast it sells. Alright, perfect, somebody bought it. So
Alright, one quick thing, if you guys do this, don't do what he did here. What I would recommend doing is, making them into sticks and selling them for how much they owe, because one stack of logs will get you 8 stacks sticks. You will be able to make like way more than that, so yeah.
now let's just farm this until we get around 100k. Alright, perfect guys, so we finally hit 100k. I moved on to a oak log first because oak logs sell for more, but as you can see in my chat, people have bought all my logs, and starting from this is before I started the challenge, but this is all the oak logs I've sold. Now what we're gonna do is sell redstone stuff, because they sell for a lot, so let's start doing that. Alright guys, I basically made up my mind and we're gonna go for repeaters because they sell for quite a lot, and we're also gonna go for comparators because they sell for a lot too. As you can see, one can sell up to 50k. So what we're gonna do is go down into the mines and get some redstone, quartz, and cobblestone. But to do that, I think we're gonna craft a diamond pickaxe. Alright, perfect. We spent around 11k on that, and now we have a diamond pickaxe. So let's go down mining. And remember guys, our goal in this series is to get as rich as possible. By the way guys, this is the first episode of many, because I'm only doing 0 to 25 days right now.
I don't know. Oh, it says it. But let's see. Oh, this was just a couple days ago too. So we're gonna have to watch the next part probably after this tomorrow.
Alright, so basically I have redstone and all the components to make a comparator. So let's start making them and selling them. Alright guys, it's been a while. I've spent a bit of money to buy like stone and quartz, and we're gonna turn these into sticks and make some torches. Now we can go on our crafting recipe and make a bunch of comparators. Alright, nice, we have 42, so let's sell all of these and see how much money we make. Okay guys, so I basically sold nearly all my comparators. As you can see, lots of people have been buying them, and if you go on my auction, I still have a bit more left, and we've nearly tripled our balance. So now what I'm gonna do is just buy some more stone and some more wood, and so let's just do this until we get around 1 million. So I have $1 million, and to prove that I didn't cheat, here is my transaction list. So this is basically a whole page. I bought some stone.
To make some more repeaters, and second page, third page, and fourth page, fifth page.
And this is before the challenge. I still
Okay, I did not notice that he was already a date. It's like watching the
have a whole auction list with this. and I have 10 repeaters left. So this method is super OP if you're just starting out on Dawn SMP. But now let's go on to the second method to get tons of money. Before we carry on with the video, could you please subscribe so I can hit 100,000 subscribers in the year of 2026? Alright, basically now what I'm gonna do is just make a kelp farm, and I'm just gonna make a quick montage out of it, so yeah, just watch it.
Access granted.
So he's making kelp farm only from 1 million for beginners. And if you guys don't know this, kelp farms are like a bit expensive to make, because like you're gonna need bones and maintenance, like a lot of maintenance. Like you also need a smolder for it and blaze rods, which are gonna be extremely expensive. Unless if you have a blaze spawner and skeleton spawners. Because if you have those, you basically have an unlimited source.
Alright guys, so we have finally finished our farm. I've spent around 1 mil on this, and yeah, it's a very basic farm. And basically you put the blaze rods in this, it goes into this hopper, and then up here we have a bone loading system that goes into an auto crafter. This farm I designed, like I took inspiration from Mouseju. Like this farm, like this is basically his beginner farm. So yeah, check it out his channel. But basically now I think we're gonna spend the rest of our money on bones and blaze rods and just see how much this makes us. So I ended up filling all the chests with blazes and bones. So now I'm just gonna AFK for a while and see how much we make. Alright guys, so I have my shaders on right now, but let's sell all the kelp that we have made. Alright, so this is a reasonable amount, so let's just take it. There's some in here, and let's just sell it and see how much we make. Alright, in total we made around 204k, and I still have some blaze rods left. But now what we're gonna do is, instead of putting bones in the kelp farm, we're actually gonna sell this kelp farm in my Discord server. So let's try to sell this and see who wants to buy it. I'm not gonna sell it for like 30 mil or 50 mil. I'm gonna do a reasonable price, like 5 or 10 mil. Even though this farm took me like 1 mil to build. So anyway,
that is not worth that much, to be honest. Personally, I would have sold it for like 4 or 5.
Yeah, let's just do that. By the way guys, if you want a cool custom mousepad for cheap that I'm literally using right now, just click the link in the description.
Alright, let's go over this part.
Got like 50 tickets, but this ticket
He
is
got
probably
10
the
mil?
best one, so I'm probably gonna sell the farm to this guy for 10 mil. Alright guys, he just
10
paid
mil
us
is
10 mil,
crazy.
so let's TP him to the base. Alright, and there we go. We're TPing him to the base, and we just sold this for like 10 mil. So we basically 10x our profit. And yeah, I basically have all my loot on me, so I hope he doesn't kill me. But he's full netherite, and yeah, this is the farm he gets.
I have a strong feeling. That's right.
So what we're gonna do now is basically sell a ton more bases until we get like 50 mil. So, you know, so we can upgrade and make better and better bases. So I think now what we're gonna do is make a bone block crafter. So they're not really hard to make, and it's quite cheap. So let's just try to sell this bone block crafter for like 30 mil. And yeah, let's just throw money out the area and building it. Alright guys, so we basically made this whole base, and I think I'm gonna sell it for like 30 to 40 mil, because this is what these usually sell for. So yeah, basically just drop the bones here, they turn into bone blocks, and then they go into shoulder blocks.
30 to 40 mil is honestly insane. For those who like already have a little bit of money, I would honestly like do this method and start selling bases. And yeah, like it would make you a lot of money by selling bases or building them for people.
Right here. So I'm gonna post it in my Discord server and see what's the highest bid is gonna be. Alright guys, so he basically paid, so let's just TP him right now. Alright, yeah, now here is his base. So wait, basically you put your bones here, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, basically yeah, we have nearly 50 mil now. So let's go and make the next base. So now what we're gonna do is make an obsidian platform and make a kelp farm on it. Alright guys, so we have basically filled out the platform, and now what we're gonna do is just make a bunch of kelp farms going row by row like this. And I'm gonna try to make like a good amount of kelp like per second, like let's say 1,000 kelp per second. And I'm gonna try to sell this farm for like 150 mil to 200 mil, because this is what they're worth on like market value. So let's just build the farm and try to sell it. Alright guys, so I basically finished building everything. All I have to do is just place the redstone, but here are 18 modules of my kelp farm, and it should make around like 1,000 kelp a second. That's around my calculations. So now we're gonna just sell for like 100 to 200 mil and see who buys it. So yeah, I'm just gonna negotiate in my Discord and see who wants to buy it. Alright guys, so I negotiated on a price of 230 mil, and they just paid me, and now we can, oh, that's actually such a lot of money. But now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna TP here. Alright, there we go. He got the farm. So I'm just gonna place all the redstone to make it all work. But now let's go on to the next clip. Alright guys, so I've basically been making lots of kelp farms and different farms to get lots of money, and currently I have 274 mil. So I can probably buy an Elytra, but instead of making bases for other people, I think it's time we made our own base that has farms, and that's just a good base for us. So we're gonna make it look really cool, and we're also gonna involve some farms. Like we're gonna involve like a couple of different farms just to make it look cool. But if you also want to be part of these videos that I'm making right now, you should join my Discord server. So I'm just gonna announce like that I'm making a video, and you have a chance to be inside the video. So make sure to join my Discord in the description below. Alright guys, so basically I have my obsidian platform right here, and my plan was to make a bone loader here and a mini kelp farm here, and just make a cool base and just decorate it, and yeah, it's just gonna look so sick. And yeah, so basically let's just start building the base. Alright guys, so this is the final base, and it looks extremely good. I actually tried my best to on the designing, like I added like patterns in the floors. I tried to make it as like cool as possible, like with this in the middle. So basically here's the kelp.
This is really nice. You made it like a underground like base. You know what I mean?
Farm. I just need to connect the redstone, and here's the bone loader. So it instantly goes into the kelp farm, and it just works like that. So basically, yeah, we've completed all our goals, but we need to try to get an Elytra. So an Elytra costs 278 mil, and I need 7 more mil. So the last method what we're gonna use is gambling. So I'm just gonna try doing that to reach my goal of getting an Elytra. So let's just try to find somebody who we can do it with, and let's just try to buy our Elytra. Alright guys, so I basically got my friend here, and we're gonna be doing a 50 mil coin flip. So I'm gonna be the packed ice, and he's gonna be the deep slate brick. So alright, you can pull the lever and let's see who wins. Yes! I won!
There's no way he did not free record this multiple times. There is no.
Yo, pay up the 50 mil. Pay up the 50 mil.
Oh, I want to see something.
Yes. Alright, you can pull the lever and let's see who wins.
Alright, never mind.
I misspelled
my.
your name.
Yes! Let's go, we can buy. Alright, yes! I can finally buy the Elytra. Alright, yeah, GG, bro.
Yo, you look so goofy when you're bald, bro. Look at you. Look at
Okay.
you. You have no hair.
Alright, guys, so we just won 50 mil from my friend, and yeah, we can finally buy the Elytra. So the notch costs 280 mil, so we're just gonna purchase it. And yeah, so in 25 days, we built this base. So in 25 days, we have built bases. We've gained an elytra. So yeah, this is one of like many episodes on the series, and we already have an elytra, so this is very good. So in the next episodes, you can probably be expecting me to get like at least 10 billion.
I want to see something.
Built this base.
Yo, what do you mean 25? Bro did not go 25 days. Alright, Loki, this was a great video though. Shout out this guy, but I do think that this video was a bit rigged. Like, you know how some YouTubers sometimes when they do like they say they spent time getting from something to something, they use alt accounts, and yeah, it's like they don't rig anything. But Loki, he did use his main, so people do overpay for famous people. This guy has 21.9k subscribers. That's a bit much. And yeah, not gonna lie, he did kind of I kind of would say he did kind of cheat, cause like he says solo, and then he talks about how he got a teammate, or he's gonna try to get a teammate, then gambles. Yeah, and he did kind of like overprice and it's like bases an insane amount. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the first before I end the video, yo, oh nah, he said basically so much times. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and feel free to stick until next time. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and peace out.